The envelope sat on Sarah's doorstep, unmarked except for her name, or rather, the name only one person had ever called her. Luna. Her breath hitched. That nickname had died with her grandfather 10 years ago. Inside, a single sheet of paper bore a message in jagged handwriting, remember the lullaby he sang when you were scared? Hush now, Luna, the stars are watching, Sarah's hands trembled. No one knew those words. She'd never written them down, never shared them. The night her grandfather passed, he'd whispered that same lullaby, his last words to her. Then came the second letter. You still hide things in the loose floorboard under your bed. Like the locket you stole at 7. Sarah staggered back. She had stolen a locket from her aunt's jewelry box as a child, panicked and hidden it beneath her bedroom floor. A guilty secret she'd taken to adulthood. The letters grew more intimate. You cried at Grandma's funeral, but not for her, for the rose bush she wouldn't let you save. True. At 12, she'd failed to revive her grandmother's prized roses after a frost. The memories still haunted her. Desperate, Sarah searched her grandfather's attic. Beneath a dusty box of war medals, she found a photo, her grandfather, young and grim-faced, beside a man with hollow eyes. On the back, scribbled in faded ink, Thomas. Never speak of him again. That night, a final letter arrived. You found the photo. Now you know why I remember. The doorbell rang. Through the peephole, Sarah saw a figure, tall, gaunt, with her grandfather's smile. Hello, Luna, the man whispered. I've been waiting. The first time Jake noticed something wrong, it was subtle, a single slice of pizza missing from his fridge. He shrugged it off. Maybe he'd eaten it and forgotten. Then his keys weren't where he left them. His toothbrush was damp when he hadn't used it. The TV remote sat at a different angle on the coffee table. Small things. Impossible things. One sleepless night, Jake heard it, a faint scratching behind the bedroom wall. Like nails dragging across drywall. He froze, listening. Silence. Probably rats, he told himself. Then came the text. Unknown number. No greeting. Just. You should really lock your bathroom window at night. Jake's blood turned to ice. His bathroom window was unlocked, but it was 3 stories up. No ladder. No fire escape. That's when he noticed the vents. Late at night, whispers seeped through the grates, fragments of words, as if someone was murmuring just out of earshot. Once, he caught his own name. Police found nothing, until they checked the building's blueprints. These old apartments have maintenance crawl spaces, the officer said, tracing a finger along hidden passages behind the walls. They connect every unit. Jake's stomach dropped. He followed the officer's flashlight beam into the dusty darkness, and saw it. A nest. A blanket. Empty food wrappers he recognized. And Polaroids taped to the pipes, of Jake sleeping. Showering. Living. The last photo showed him reading the text message, his face illuminated by the screen. Written beneath it in jagged letters. I told you about the window. The Discord notification pinged at 2:37 a.m. You always order pepperoni and black olives on Fridays. Alex stared at the message from ShadowWolf92, a gaming buddy they'd known for 3 months but never met. Their fingers hovered over the keyboard. How'd you know my pizza order? Lucky guess winky face, came the reply. But it wasn't luck. Over weeks, Shadow Wolf revealed impossible details. Asterisk, your mom calls at 11:15 every Sunday, you let it go to voicemail. Asterisk. Asterisk, you still feel guilty about Mr. Whiskers. The door didn't latch that night. Asterisk. Alex's childhood cat had gotten out and died, a secret they'd never shared online. When their webcam flickered on during a late-night gaming session, Alex assumed it was a glitch. Until they noticed their bedroom light was off in the video feed, but still on in reality. Meet me tomorrow, Shadow Wolf typed. Asterisk, I'll be at your usual coffee shop. 3 p.m. Asterisk. Alex arrived early, and froze. There, at their regular table, sat a stranger wearing Alex's own hoodie, the one that had gone missing last month. The man smiled and held up a phone, showing a live feed of Alex's empty apartment. The camera panned to reveal a wall of screenshots, Alex sleeping, changing, crying. A shelf with their stolen mail, photos, even a toothbrush. And worst of all, a framed picture of 8-year-old Alex at the playground, with a familiar figure blurred in the background. The man leaned forward, whispering what their grandfather used to say during thunderstorms. Asterisk, don't worry, little mouse. I'll always watch over you. Asterisk. The first package appeared on Mia's doorstep on a Tuesday. No return address, just a small box containing a vintage brooch, an exact match for one she'd admired in her grandmother's jewelry album the previous weekend. A coincidence, she told herself. Then came the blueberry tea she'd mentioned craving during a private phone call. The limited edition book she'd debated buying with her best friend. Each delivery more unsettling than the last, always arriving when she wasn't home. The security footage showed the same delivery driver every time, a tall man in a standard uniform who lingered just a few seconds too long, his face oddly blurred by the camera. He'd tilt his head as if listening before placing the package down with deliberate care. One rainy evening, Mia awoke to the scent of lavender, her favorite candle flickering on the nightstand. She sat bolt upright. She hadn't lit it before bed. From the darkness came a whisper so close she felt the breath on her neck. Asterisk, you forgot to blow out the candle last night. I took care of it for you. Asterisk. Her blood turned to ice. Scrambling for her phone, she pulled up the security app. The live feed showed her bedroom door slowly swinging open, from the inside. The camera panned to reveal writing on her hallway mirror, the words still dripping. Thank you for letting me in. The last frame showed the delivery uniform neatly folded at the foot of her bed, the name tag glinting in the candlelight, but the space where the face should be remained disturbingly blank. Emma always locked her journal. The small brass key never left her necklace, until the day both disappeared from her dorm room. 3 days later, the leather-bound book reappeared on her pillow. Flipping through it, Emma's stomach dropped. Neat, looping script, asterisk her asterisk script, filled pages she'd never written. Asterisk, September 14th, you'll wear the red sweater today and spill coffee before your 10 a.m. class. Asterisk. She had. Exactly as described. New entries appeared nightly, each more precise than the last. Asterisk, you'll dream about the car crash tonight. Asterisk, she woke screaming at 3:17 a.m. Asterisk, Professor Hayes will call on you tomorrow. Don't bite your nails when you answer. Asterisk. The final entry made her blood freeze. Asterisk, when you find the loose floorboard under your desk, remember, we promised we'd be together forever. Asterisk. Her hands shook as she pried up the board. Beneath it lay every missing hair tie she'd blamed on the laundry. Photos of her sleeping through her dorm window. A kindergarten class photo with one face circled in red. A boy named Daniel who'd transferred out weeks after their marriage game on the playground. The journal's last page rustled despite still air. Fresh ink bloomed as if written by an invisible hand. Asterisk, you remember now. I've been keeping my promise. Asterisk. Behind her, the doorknob turned.